All right. Hey everyone, welcome to Hat Talk Live. We're back. I'm shutting this off because I don't need to see me that much. First thing off the bat, wanted to talk to you guys about is wearing your hat backwards. Okay? Now, what up with that? This is something you used to see very often in the 90s, 80s, and 90s when I was growing up. And now it's gone. I don't see it happening ever. And I realized the reason for this. And it's this little hole, the little ponytail hole, if you ever had a ponytail. If not, whatever. It's the hole in the back of the hat. It can show your male pattern baldness, so defeating the entire purpose of the hat. So that is my theory as to why backwards hats have fallen out of fashion. Anyway, we got some exciting news coming up with regards to this show and hats in general. And I don't have a copy of it because I read on Kindle a lot, but maybe I can do graphics or whatever. But if you're ever in the bookstore and you are intrigued by and might think about picking up a book called The 5 a.m. Club, I'm just going to save you the money, the $20 or whatever, and say don't, because it just says to wake up at 5 a.m. And, it's a good book in that way because that's really good advice. And I have tried to do that and have failed over and over again. It's one of these habits that could change everything for you. And I'm a morning person anyway. I'm throwing my life away at night. But I just don't have the belief in myself or the support or something. When I lived near my friend and he challenged me to go to the gym with him, or I begged him to take me to the gym, show me how to use it because I was intimidated by all the strong people in there, he got me getting up at 5 a.m. just so I could, see him and be welcome somewhere. And that's what I want to offer to all of you. I am going to start streaming this live show every day at 5 a.m. Actually, we'll start at 5:15. Give y'all a chance to, get up, whatever it is, the water, urinate, all that stuff. But then you turn me on. I'm going to get you hooked on this habit. I'm going to get you feeling good about it. I'm going to believe in you. I'm going to support you. I'm just going to say nice things to start your day. And once again, as Kristen... Well, I could do the switching thing here. As Kristen, my therapist, where is she? You'll see her right now. Is that her? I don't have the right... there she is. As she said, I've never healed or helped anyone, and I never will. And maybe that's the same with this. But I learned when you teach, you learn twice. I learned codependency, which is a huge thing for me. So that's what this is about. It's not for you. It's just for me. It's helping me. It's not going to help anyone else, but it's there. You're up at 5. Maybe I'll say something terrible that you need to put out and you get a toxic guy canceled. That's a bonus. You never know what's going to happen. Maybe I'm giving away free hats that day if you actually get up at 5 as a reward. Maybe I'll give you a $1,000 hat if you get up at 5. Maybe I'll just give you $1,000 inside of a hat. I'll just stuff a hat full of cash and give it to you if you can do this. Okay, and that is support. That is support. What are you talking about? It's not nothing. What are you talking about? Your job is to heal people, and you don't do it. So why are you saying that about me? What does that have to do with anything? Okay? I was looking for one thing about myself that I thought had any type of value or worth. And you just have to... You never healed anybody, Andrew. No, you're not a healer of any kind. Okay, but I'd like to be. Because I've given up on myself. That's something. You don't know me. And that's on you. It's been many years. Jesus. Anyway, sorry. I keep forgetting to save all that for Therapy Thursdays with me and Kristen, my therapist. What was I saying? I'll give you money. You tune in at 5. You're getting up at 5, which you wanted to do, and you can win cash. And you're helping me do something I always wanted to do, but I can't because I'm codependent, not a strong person. And I rely on hats to hide from the world and to hide my hair loss from the world. But let's be real, if it wasn't my hair loss, it'd be my teeth, my something. It's always going to be something. I realize that. That's why I can't be spending 10 grand on a hair transplant, even though there's nothing in this world that I'd prefer than to have a thick, luscious, full head of hair. I'm not going to do it, okay? Because it's just going to be something else next. And maybe one day I won't even need the hats. That is really the dream that I have, because I don't like hats. I don't understand them. Which ones am I even allowed to wear? There's too much. Like even this hat, like I'm looking at it and I'm like, I actually like this hat. And it's like, oh, it's called a Padre hat. Geez, am I now offending priests and stuff? I don't know. I don't belong anywhere. I've never belonged. And you put on a hat. Sorry. So 5 a.m. club. Well, we won't call it that. We'll call it Hat Talk at 5. 5 a.m. Hat Talk. We'll come up with a name. And I'm not doing this for you guys. So I'm not a saint or a martyr or even a good guy, but we're going to do it. And if you get use out of it, I don't care. I'm not allowed to take any type of, comfort or peace or pleasure, or definitely not pride in that, according to my therapist. Once again, save that one for Thursdays, Therapy Thursdays on Hat Talk Live. So do you want a huge wad of cash? Do you want to take control of your life and success and be doing better and getting up at 5 a.m.? If so, tune into this show, subscribe, just make it a habit. That's what you do. You know what? Stay in bed if you want and see if I can't get you out of that bed when you turn on Hat Talk Live at 5 a.m. You're going to get pumped. I'm going to be pumped. I need something. I got to have something to do because things are pretty grim. And join me in this if things are grim for you. Join me in this if things are going great, because they can only go better. There's no way a show like this is going to ruin your life. I'm pretty sure there's no way that this show is going to ruin anyone's life. So just let me do it, okay? Let me do something. Anyway, so one of the other things we've been working on, and I want to take another stab at, is getting the Hat Talk Live OnlyFans going. And we have, our guest is back. I was just doing it for the first time, trying it out, and we're going to try it again. And here we go. We'll just try some stuff. And we also might try a little bit of Hat Talk ASMR, where you talk like this into the mic, and you say naughty, dirty things, or even just very regular things, and it makes people have a tingly. And there's a problem with the special camera over there, but you do a tingly, and I don't even think I'm in frame of this camera, and I don't care, because I'm just here talking to you, hat talking to you guys, ASMR. Don't you love how I talk in your ear? Can you feel the tingling in your ear? Because I'm talking to you so nicely. I'm talking to you so wonderfully nicely. Ooh, yes. Oh, sir. Sir, you came in here with that hat? How could you, sir? How could you come in here with a hat like that? I need to check if that one's in focus. Damn it, there's always something with this, you know what I mean? Sorry, you guys, sorry. I really want to get this OnlyFans thing going, because to heal people who may need it, regardless of what some people say. But, sorry, let me just double check the focus on this one. Connection failed. I think the whole thing is broken. Who cares? Let me just try some Hat Talk stuff here. Okay. All right, come on, give me the mic here. Oh, sir. Sir? Sir, you've got a lot of gall coming into this store with a hat like that. And do you know why? Because that's such a sexy hat. That hat is beautiful. I gotta do this thing with the camera now. Something went wrong. It's pissing me off. Man, it's always something. You can't ever just get a good hat talk going anymore. You know? It's like, why, man? What went wrong? What changed? What's the thing that changed? Nothing changed here. So what's the problem? What is y'all's problem, man? Just let us do our damn hat talk, man. We're trying to do a hat talk and you keep messing everything up, man. There's a hat talk involved, man. I don't know. All right, we're turning it off now. We're turning this one off, okay? And we're gonna see if we can't focus on that area instead. All right, we're gonna turn it off. We're gonna see. You know, I set up a nice shot for the, come on, please focus right here. Please focus right here. No, and connect won't work. Man, things don't go good for us that much, man. Connection failed? Why, man? Why? All right, we got a stupid thing that's not even the right thing at all. You know what I mean? Like, why, man? Why? Why did we even bother if that's the case? Why did we even bother if that's the freaking case? You know what I mean? Why did we even bother? All right, I'm trying to get this guy's hat jollies over here, and we got technical issues. We've got such technical issues now regarding hats and such. Oh, sir, here we go. Oh my goodness, that hat. It's stunning. That's the perfect hat for you. You come in here with a hat like that? That's outrageous. And do you know why? 'Cause I am so turned on by that hat. Wow. Not everybody can pull off a hat like that. Let me tell you something, buddy. That hat is divine. That hat has changed my mind. It has rewired my brain. You're healing lives by wearing that hat. Do you know that? Do you know how good you are for wearing that hat? It's so fashionable. It's so sleek. It's urbane. It's magnificent. It's a wonderful hat. And it's turning me on. Wait, is that for OnlyFans? Do they need that, or is it just like, oh, look at that hat, sir. It's a perfect hat for you. It's a brave and stunning hat. I love your hat. Who told you you look like a penis in that hat? You don't look like any penis I've seen, unless it's the most beautiful penis in the entire world. A penis I would love to call my good friend. That's the type of penis you look like. And so what if you look like a penis in your hat? Penis is a beautiful thing. Why are we hating on penises so much? Bless your penis-shaped head and that beautiful penis hat that you found. Where'd you find a hat like that? How come you're hiding all the good hats from everybody else? Only you get such a good hat? I need to move this back. I can move it. That's what I mean. You, sir. You sexy hat beast. I love your hat. Let me try on another hat because I just can't. I am so inferior when it comes to your hat. This hat is nothing compared to your hat. I am nothing compared to your hat. I don't even... Was this a cool hat? Because I need a cooler hat now. You've changed the entire world with how cool your hat is. Do you realize that? You have changed geopolitical complexities that you will never understand. Is this a cool guy hat? No, not as cool as yours. No one in the world has as cool a hat as you do. I love you because of your hat. I will always love you because of your hat. You're the finest hat person I've ever seen. What else do people want to hear about the hat? Only a real man can wear a hat like that, or woman. Only a real man or woman could wear a hat like, or a non-binary person could wear a hat so great. You've just shown me my own soul through the stunning and brave choice of wearing a hat. I love you, sir and madam. I love your hat, and I love what's underneath it. 'Cause you know what? It leaves so much to the imagination. I can only dream of what's under that hat. What are you hiding in there, you naughty, naughty hat person? You've got something real good under there, don't you? I would love to see it, but you know what? I can wait because I'm loving this hat, and I'm loving the energy you brung with the hat. Not everybody brings that energy with the hat either. It's like an avatar where you've combined forces with a very majestic natural creature to create a third thing that's much greater than the sum of its parts, working together to change lives and save nature from the greedy corporations. And you know what? Fuck those corporations, because you're a hat badass. You're a hat badass. Every badass needs a hat. And I don't know if you were and then got the hat, or you became a badass when you put that hat on. I just know for a matter of fact, you're a damn badass and a hat badass. And I love your hat. And I'm intimidated by you, but there's also a welcomingness to your hat, which I really like a lot. So great job with that hat is what I'm trying to say, basically. And I hope careful with that thing. Woof, careful with that thing, all right? That hat, careful where you put that thing, all right? Put an eye out with that hat. Actually, that's a real hat concern that I sometimes have and fear. So I don't want you to walk around with that fear. No, I don't want you to fear at all, because you're safe in that hat. You are so safe and powerful and strong and mature. That's such a mature hat. You're very mature. Yeah, it's fun, but it's mature. Don't let anybody tell you you're silly or that your hat's silly. I love you, and I love your hat. Good night. From OnlyFans, brought to you by Hat Talk Live. Or no, Hat Talk Live, brought to you by OnlyFans. Hat Talk Live. Check us out on OnlyFans if you have the hat for it. Is that good, or is that... Check us out on OnlyFans if you have the balls. No, that's disgusting. Hat Talk Live. We're talking to you and to your hat. And you know what? Check us out on OnlyFans, because it only gets spicier from here. Spicy hat talk for all you hat freaks out there. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Get your hat freak on. Whoops. I mean, is that okay? I love you, girls, guys and girls and people of all types of people. Because when you put the hat on, we're all the same. But we're still different, but the hat lets us connect. And I love hat talking to you. I love dirty, filthy hat talk to you. Let me see that hat, girl. I want that hat. Ooh, I wanna take it off, but then I wanna put it right back on, because I love that fucking hat on you. I love that hat. That hat has made me come alive in certain primal ways that I thought I'd been dead for years. Anyway, signing off. Hat Talk Live. Check us out on Hat Talk Live, brought to you by, I don't know, man. I got to work on this thing. That's what a live show, it's a lot of pressure, but you know what? I'm learning. That's all I can say. Is it good? No. Am I learning? I really hope so. All right, signing out. Hat Talk Live.